俺は闇の戦士なんだ。この間のアイロンウェイクに恩战士之旅 Venus Shall we come back Iron Wake？ 是说我最近这个设备错误终于更改了，原来它是 PSY 的那个 hdcp 问题哦，所以我的社区盒就一直亮红灯。其实那个不是社区盒的问题，但是我也忘掉，所以现在是全新的社区盒，也一并尝试做性能。那么解决方法就是进入 PS5 先连电视，之后再去到设定，之后去关闭那个 hdcl 保护。那么现在让我们言归正传，艾伦·Wake Up 的 DLC 已经出来了，它是在毫无预警的状况出来，让我们废话不多说开玩吧。我跟Cheryl走回来到这个世界，夜泉，而夜泉有3级可以玩。阿姨。他这个要下载了，好新颖哦！第一次看到这样的。为什么会这样？还要等20分钟哦。要追踪草稿是什么？那么我们先玩其他模式，再等待它下载吧。为什么要下载
？Back to the beginning, with the memory of the past loop already fading fast.
哎，要下载没差的。
While it lingers, I know there's hope.
非有其他事情。
We're not doomed to repeat our failures in an eternal loop. This is a spiral.
跟随也期待哦，等你看2的追加内容。这追踪草稿是什么？
A fictional poet once said, "Beyond the shadow you settle for, there is a miracle illuminated. I will not settle for a shadow. I'll find the miracle through the night."
之前就没有这个选项了。
It's not just victims and monsters. I see now there are heroes as well. We can find our way through the darkness. We will break through the surface. We will emerge into the light. 是新游戏的意思吗？哎，不想。这个中国是不一样的。 To the beginning, with the memory of.
我想知道它这个跟新游戏有什么区别。哎呀，看到这个，不想看到他裸体了。
already gone.
野狗嗎？個氛圍很不錯。製作，所以這個跟原本有什麼差別呢？都追蹤草稿，其實是不是亞洲木的椅子
Hey kiddo, how are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my God, Mom, it's not your fault. People get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers. I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
他不是已經死掉了嗎？該 来者历史。
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing
这
that
跟我
would
们所预知
cheer
的
anyone up.
跟生物的意志这里发生改变了。之前明明都是代价，这局跟
Here we are.
克
Cauldron
谁
Lake.
他们在打的？
Time to get to work.
那么现在却是他女儿没有死。有可能是我记忆错了的吗？
A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
为什么他刚刚可以跟他女儿说话？
Worth memorizing before we get swallowed up by the
要重新开
trees.
始。
I think I hear someone. Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
I need to go back. Got a case to solve. Locked. They really don't want people coming in here.
杀苏布丽娜。之后游戏的画面是什么版？我刚休息过。很细致，这今年小时候会看到的这画面。我跟说十分期待《沉默之超2》重置，《沉默之超2》的画面十分好。这次《沉默之超2》重置。
Welcome back, Anderson.
Hey, over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did
很管用，之前都没有，可能说的太久没有。之前是这样的吗？
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night. Not that we have anything against city folk, cried Thornton. But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart. I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some, organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Keep looking. Tell them I'm here, waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly. The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
这里发生了一些杀人事件。
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene. Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to
然
slow
后
you
可能是
down.
我
Are you thinking of
太
retiring?
久没有。不
You
知道
know
哪
what
个
happens
细
to cops who say this
有
is
可
their
能很
last
神奇哦
case.
Feel funny, Anderson.
Stairs are out.
这样没想
You
好。
okay to jump down?
I'm not that
只要
old.
当我们重温一下就行。
Fucking nature. Gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
Try explaining it one more time.
How much clearer can I make it? Hey!
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved.
And the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you. So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
Thornton, he's joking.
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now he didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tar. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic. Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence? The killer left the heart right next to the body. Incise stab wound, chest cut open, heart removed, bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down.
跟之前有关联吗？说实在，我不知道那个楼型有什么分别。
Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
差不多之后就会前往夜泉。觉得这个就是二周目。
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Nate, any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
I bet there's more to that story.
But no happy ending.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago, 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
这边稍微推进一下之后转 DLC 下载差不多了。啊，这个也没差的了，反正今天一定会玩夜选 DLC 的，但没有打算全部玩完。今天大概2个小时左右吧。
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years
之前
ago.
玩一次，
Was he killed here, or brought here after? For display.
这样可以了吗？
Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting. Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera? I think that's everything. For now, at least.
Mm-hmm. Anything clicking yet?
Not sure. Need to think about it. Boot prints, indicating multiple killers. Quite the party. They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now? Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together. Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake, before his murder. Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Find the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something. The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Okay, well, I'll just wait here.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Hello, this is Agent Anderson and Agent Casey, FBI. We'd like to come in and ask a few questions pertaining to an investigation.
The station heads are not currently available. Access is restricted without their permission.
Nice talking to you, too.
之前是有人在对面的吗？这次是有回复。
I don't have the key.
去湖附近探索吧。
Welcome back, Anderson. This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
It makes no sense. I didn't...
There's a piece of paper on the ground. A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading the words. These words felt like a message. Someone knew they were here, someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept, even if they knew it would end up hurting them?
Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way.
然后感觉这个是有点不一样了，蛮有趣的，挺楚全。
Either he dropped this page.
再玩 DLC 吧，就最終草稿呢個之後只會就寫完這個。 啊，今天至少要玩一集，应该说今天就玩一集吧。明天或者是后天有机会会这样。
A fan. The dictionary definition of the word is an enthusiast, a fervent devotee, an abbreviation of fanatic. What comes across to an outsider as a dangerous obsession or even madness is something entirely different from the point of view of the fan herself. To be a fan is a joyous existence, one filled with the happiness that stems from knowing with utter clarity the purpose of your life. But what if that purpose could be more still? If you could be lifted out of the flock as your idol's chosen one, the only one who could decipher his secret messages. What lengths would you go to save the object of your obsession in Night Springs? Tonight's cult classic episode, number 1 fan.
这个是关于故事那个吗？他对艾伦会看到自己之后有。 不是哦，他名字好像是布斯。
Life's a funny thing. You spend all your time wishing and hoping and dreaming for something, and then, bam! Destiny shows up at your door like a mailman with a package you were pretty sure got lost because you ordered it like 6 months ago. But that's okay. And your destiny has eyes like sunsets and a beard like mahogany-colored velvet. You don't really mind how it arrives.
We don't forget.
But my day didn't start off with all that
不用说，我没
excitement.
有忘记你哦。
It began like any other day did for this waitress slash protector of the town of Night Springs.
真的之前帮助艾伦
As
开的啊，
always,
不是哦。
Knight's Diner was the hottest spot in town, so there was plenty of work to do.
在操控它。杀速布林的 Woods。不对。
No time for that. I've got
我
customers
感觉
waiting.
他英文差不多是这样。Woods。也是没错的。
I heard the writer is madly in love with her, but is too shy to make the first favorite waitress.
Look who it is!
Hi, everyone.
Could I get another cup of that delicious special brew that only you know how to make?
Of course. Who else wants a top up?
Me.
Right here, please.
One for me, please.
谁要10杯吗？
Will do. Let me just grab a fresh pot.
护士这边帮助你哦。我们去咖啡杯吧。应该是关于护士的工作哦。说真的，超级多工作要做的。
My corgis exclusively eat food from this diner.
Another cup. I would kill to have a passion like you do for that writer of yours. You two are destined for each other. We sure are. Hot coffee.
I heard your fan site for that writer was named best fan site in the world. Congratulations.
Thanks. It wasn't easy.
而且他有一些粉丝网站。
Here you go.
A person of your genius and grace is wasted serving coffee to us regular Joes and Joannes.
Oh, I don't mind. Here's your coffee.
How do you juggle running this diner, your bird sanctuary, and that amazing fan site for the writer you love so much?
I work extremely hard, but also I'm naturally talented.
Well, heck, no wonder us regular folks can't keep up. I'll never be as successful as you.
Oh, comparing yourself to me won't help. You gotta find what you want to do and do it. I believe in you.
Wow. You just changed my entire way of looking at the world. Thank you.
No problem.
那有的人都很尊重他，尊敬他。
That's everyone's coffee. Better put this pot back.
关于他的背景哦，不设定是不是？
I loved being the very successful owner and operator of the county's most popular diner. But that was nothing compared to my grease fire of passion for the writer and his sheer literary talent, and flowing hair and lips like buttery pie crust. Pie! I need to clear the empty pie plates from the tables. Shucks.
The writer lives just outside town in that mansion of his. Why don't you go talk to him?
Oh, we have our own ways of talking.
I saw in the news that you saved every single kitten from that bear attack. Amazing.
Thanks. Those yoga lessons really paid off.
Is Knight's Diner going to enter the statewide pie competition this year?
Of course. We're gonna make this our 20th win in a row.
My date last night was a total bust. You're the expert on romance. Any advice?
Yes. But first, tell me everything.
Long story short, She told me I dressed like a divorced gym teacher. But it's what's inside that matters, right?
You still have to put in some effort. If you don't have a jacket with elbow patches, buy one.
Elbow patches? Oh, got it. Thanks a million.
Don't mention it. I better take these plates back to the service window.
到时候我还有一些建议没有吗？我想全部给建议。
Oh, I can't believe I left my hat at home.
拿吧，这全部了。
I got turned around. Alan liked me.
Excuse me. Can I borrow you?
Hi.
What can I get you?
Oh. I need a good book recommendation. After all, you're the town's literature buff.
Oh, you have got to read the newest book in the writer's crime trilogy.
看不到自己收啊。
I'll grab you a copy from the back.
需要书推荐的吗 ？You will like this. 这他对艾伦会卡的十分迷人了 ，interesting。他这个人是对艾伦会卡十分支持，这个我们是知道的。
You better not crease any pages.
而且他也很喜欢粉红。我跟舍友的话，所以粉红还好。不在这里吗？这里没办法互动哦。嗨。
It's me, your favorite writer whose voice you would recognize in your sleep. I'm in danger. Please, my #1 fan. You're the only one who can save me.
艾伦·威卡在调教吗？
Oh my gosh! Don't worry. I'm on my way. My beloved writer was in terrible danger, and I had to rescue him. The stakes had never been higher. Luckily, I kept all my accessories in the diner's kitchen.
He's talking. 这个要不是海绵宝宝。Scones go back to nail. 喂，我们要帮助艾伦·威卡的时候，低的时候。
My accessories. Everything a girl needed to claim victory in the battle for love. My trusty 12 gauge, fully automatic. Extreme circumstances call for extreme shotguns. My bolt-action hunting rifle with a gorgeous walnut stock. Deadly, and looks good doing it.
被警察装
Just
备了
like。me. I was finally ready for a night out on the town with danger.
还差分钟再打车。小心啊！他跟小镇这个人，他是知道的，他们才知道的。OK。
The boatyard is this way. You better hurry.
Go through the boatyard. It's the shortest route. This was my moment. My chance to save the rider and make him realize how much he needed me. And if that's not love, I don't know what is.
我醒醒了。
Run the diner while you're gone. We'll be way worse at it.
越明显了。
I was leaving my old life behind, like a body left to sink in a lake so no one finds it. Nothing would get between me and my future with the rider.
支援艾伦会开了吧？Stop that!
Now, who the heck is that?
他不是艾伦会开吗？是空客吧？
I knew you'd come to his rescue.
Who are you? And why do you look like a slightly less handsome version of my rider?
Oh, don't you ever compare me to that worthless hack. Sure, I may be his wild and rebellious estranged twin brother, but we can't all be perfect.
I had no idea he had a brother. To think there were two of him all this time.
After today, there won't be. No more writer, no more books, no more living in his shadow.
But you're his brother. I'm sure you two can talk it out and realize you have so much in common, and after you change, you can move in together. And I'll come over with popcorn for movie nights.
He had his chance for popcorn and movie nights, but he wanted to keep everything for himself. Too bad. You know what they say? You can't join him? Beat him.
What did you do to him?
I locked Mr. Fancy Pants up somewhere you'll never find him.
You won't get away with this. I'll stop you.
I got an army of people that hate that hack almost as much as I do. They're ready to die if it stops him from writing another crappy book. What do you got?
I have the power of love.
Oh, is that right? Well, you're gonna need more than your feelings if you want to stop all of us.
Only a monster could be blind to the poignance of my writer's books. There was only one way to deal with
Ah! Hey! 60倍。只有这样啊！哦，我们还是要
Oh, hold on. I need to fill my gun up.
这个要甩枪的哦。不是不可以甩枪攻击吗？
My rider's jerky twin had him locked up somewhere, like a sweet, helpless prince locked in a tower. But his fan in shining armor was on her way. Luckily, one of those haters had made a hole in the fence for me.
是给这巫师火力太大了吧，太高了吧，好强！这个装备比 FBI 咁多啊，这个火力可以噶。
Can't forget the bullets.
堪比求生之路，如同求生之路那样爽快啊！小未来 discipline 更需要思考。接下来只是慢慢适应就好。不过这里现在巫师是不可以甩枪的，火力也很足够，就是。 就是补偿，表面是散弹枪，总不而已哦，要更新了。
The twins' motorcycle had left tracks in the mud. I recognized the tread pattern immediately, thanks to my famously keen perception. The tracks would lead me right to my rider and his kidnapper. I felt like the detective from my writer's books, solving the case with my wits. All I needed now was an unlimited supply of black coffee and crippling emotional trauma caused by the untimely death of my spouse.
真的有诗意啊！
More haters. I'm fresh out of bullets. Oh!
上船了What more enemy? 扫了什么？看谁看到扫岗。
What? Gotta put more bullets in. Why hadn't my writer ever told me he had a semi-evil twin brother? He must be waiting until our third or fourth date, surrounded by candles, so he could reveal this vulnerable chapter from the dramatic story of his emotionally troubled past. Oh, that man has more layers than a croissant.
这边吗？
I couldn't let these monsters continue to plague my dear writer with their negativity. I would treat them the same way I treat trolls on my fan site. But this time, I was banning them from life.
这次他跟艾伦会看到相关的讯息吗？太难理解了。
The motorcycle tracks ended at a cabin. Was my writer inside?
Hello? Isn't anyone gonna rescue this poor little writer? Hello? Is anybody there? I'm just a frail writer and I require aid.
He's inside!
是假的吧？沙山路线水啊，只有景色，没有。 跟show很相配。不过，景色是偏向风。灯光很美哦。我刚show时空。
We can finally be together and sit through poetry readings and drink $18 cocktails and have high tea with the Queen.
Wait a minute. My writer only drinks coffee. 2 sugars, no milk. I keep all the mugs.
Okay. No more tricks. I'll be waiting upstairs.
bet he's doing all this because he's hopped up on steroids.
至於個本位扭落去，你這樣說也可以了，但是它會被撕裂而已。風景很優美哦 ，We like those views。姐啊，這是空口先生吧？在這裡，在原諒我。
Where are you? I was never upstairs. I lied when I said there were no more tricks.
You're starting to piss me off, mister. Where is my writer?
I'm just having a little fun. Let's chat down at the beach. It's just out the back.
First, he kidnaps my writer. Then he calls him a tea drinker. He had crossed the line. I was going to go to that beach and give this jerk the scolding of a lifetime.
什麼正解啊？有意思。
The twin said he was down at the beach.
いいでしょう。我们就过去吧。
It's bullets o'clock. Running with wolves seems like a dangerous hobby. Get down to that beach and get my rider back.
Hãy subscribe cho kênh Ghiền Mì Gõ để không bỏ lỡ những video hấp dẫn. Xe nó
Hey, me and my bike were just enjoying the view.
Where is my writer?
What do you even see in that crybaby? He's boring, he dresses like a nerd.
Hush your mouth! He is a stylish intellectual who is in touch with his feelings.
You're starting to cramp my style, babe. And I'm not telling you where he is.
What did he ever do to you?
I, already told you that? At the boatyard? I feel overshadowed by success, like he's taking everything I can compete.
Oh, right. I remember now. It's a self-confidence thing.
Well, it's a bit more complicated than that.
You are going to tell me where he is, or else.
Or else what, babe?
You asked for it. You are rude, you have no manners, your too cool to care attitude is attractive initially, but drives people away after they realize you're emotionally incapable of letting your walls down to reveal that you are a vulnerable human being just like everybody else. You are trying way too hard with that outfit.
No, stop! I don't like being seen! Listen, I never had your precious writer. I was just keeping you distracted while my army of haters storms his mansion. Now the love of your life is doomed.
你的目的吗？
Doomed!
疯狂。
He tricked me, even with my famously keen perception. Finished this morning, so don't mess with me. I had to get to my writer's mansion as fast as my chunky kitten heels would take me.
越穿越。
Hot crackers, that stings!
吃谁？
I knew you, my #1 fan, would never fall victim to my twisted brother's lies. His hatred for me is as inexplicable as the sunrise, and just as fiery. But I knew your heart would never waver. You're the only one who can save me. I believe in you.
My writer believed in me. We were kindred spirits. We fit together like a bicycle chain and that spiky wheel thing the chain fits into. We were connected by love and destiny. He was meant to be mine, always and forever. There was no time to lose. I was the only one who could save the writer and the very soul of literature from these evil haters. The fate of all art rested on my shoulders. The stakes had never been higher.
2小早上了，还是这边吧。
I have to get to that mansion before they hurt a single mahogany hair on my writer's head.
If I have to stop you myself, I will. Unlike him, I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty.
看来是我放上那个的。俺想吃的医生。It's fun actually.
Go ahead. Finish me off.
I'm not going to kill you. You're my darling writer's brother.
You really do love him, huh? I guess I never even had a chance. I was just jealous of his talent, his money, his velvety hair. But mostly, that he's got the love of somebody as amazing as you.
Oh, you silly werewolf. You could have all those things too. You just need to stop wanting to be him and start wanting to be you.
Your words have shown me that it wasn't my brother I hated. It was myself. Oh, what have I done? Those haters will tear him apart, and it's all my fault. Please, go save him.
Oh, I intend to.
真的吗？他会这么特意去穷男的，做空壳先生，太假了吧？
My gun's hungry. Me and my writer.
不要爆头啊！
It's bullets o'clock.
I'd never read that crap! City Rider!
I never miss. I don't know.
Oopsies! Can't forget the bullets.
刚刚如果有炸药的话，这容易对付。
不容有啲伏遮字就唔。
还有敌机吗？好可爱，枯虫在这里。
My gun's hungry.
说还有一些生命在这里吧，低的时候。
We review Mama in book! He's a shit!
Warning, so don't mess with me.
I got you back.
Can't forget the bullets.
听到很多声音，随时都有敌人哦。
Rude.
But shouldn't feel like movies!
I'm fresh out of bullets.
你要吗？来。Our weapon is strong.
That writer isn't going to kiss himself. I mean, save himself.
恐惧来自佛力不足。这里才是终点吗？
And there he was. After all the fighting, we were finally alone. Together. Our love was written in the stars. And so we danced like two spinning planets that would eventually crash into each other in a dazzling display of flames and rocks and other planet stuff. He told me all the sweet things I'd been waiting a lifetime to hear. I saw myself reflected in his eyes. I would always be at his side, to inspire and protect him. He needed me, now and forever. After all, I am his #1 fan.
#1 fan. What a nice ending.
A fan and the object of her joy come together against a world trying to keep them apart. A happy ending for some. But is happiness, like beauty, all in the eye of the beholder? Where is the line between fandom and fixation? One can never tell in Night Springs.
那看上去这个结局也蛮不错哦，有意思。最后再安静听一下这首歌。然后看中包，今天就先玩到这里。刚刚那个故事是第1集头号粉丝，然后明天我们就玩第2集。说头号粉丝就是巫师的故事嘛，补充了他一些设定，他一些就是他为什么会成功帮助艾伦威克之类的事情嘛，蛮有意思的。我刚说我也喜欢那个角色。我这是会帮助艾伦威克的，然后我跟他帮手。我今天就到此为止了，这样的，那明天我们再继续。至于人中猪笼包，我们有时间再玩，这样的。